What do I not get over it? Why do I need to be forever? I'll still get over it. So, punch it in the calculator, math, enter, enter, 8 over 37. So, today we are reviewing, again, let me please state, do not write down every question and answer. If you wish to go to look at the exact questions and answers, I will A, be recording this, I'm already recording it, and B, the exact study guide is posted online. Chapter 10, 11 practice test is what we're about to do. So don't write everything. Just write like how to do the problems. You can go back and look at the exact thing later. Okay, here we go. Number 1. The faster we do this, the faster it's done. Calm down. The graph of the function is given. Use the graph to find the indicated limit and function value. It should say function. That's weird. Or state that the limit or function value does not exist. Who can tell me the proper answer? Now, there's lots of questions. If you volunteer, I won't call on you later. So if you know an answer, you should say it. Or I'm going to call on everyone. Nate! Oh! You don't know it? So you just, okay, very good. Oh, I don't even know if that's right, actually. Actually, no, that's wrong. So, I'm still going to call on you later. Who can tell me that, okay, stop guessing. Who can tell me the correct answer? Chris. Never mind. Sam. Okay, this is impossible how many wrong answers I can get at one time. Jordan? It is D. You are off the hook for later. I'm really sad that only one person out of like 8,000 got that right. The limit is where the function is going to. At 0, it is 0. You gotta read them yourself? I'll listen to you. I can't fault anybody for listening to me. Now, the actual function value does not exist because there is no dot to fill it in. So, questions? We're going to have 2 more of those. 3 more of those. So, there are 19 questions on this review, 18 on the test tomorrow. It'll be out of 90 points. Number 2, find the indicated sum. Find the sum of the odd integers between 30 and 68. Much like the ACT, I like putting questions on my test that make you know multiple things. That way I don't have to ask you all of those things individually. I like this one because you have to use, well, I guess you don't have to. You could just count them all out. But it would be beneficial for you to use the sum formula and the general term formula. Sure. Yes, you do get a note card. Now, who would like to get off the hook today and just tell me the formulas? Bridget, what are my formulas? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, go. And the sum formula? Thank you. 2 people down, 30 to go. Now, who wants to help me start filling out my, bless you, filling out my sum formula so we can figure out what it is I need to find? Lazarus. A1 is 31. What is A sub n going to be? No, I'm still asking you questions. What is the last term going to be? 67. Again, you're really missing the key detail here. 67. Very good. We know A sub 1 and A sub n. That's good. What is n? Somebody who didn't count it. It wasn't given to us, was it? No. So, the proper way to do it is to put it into the general term formula. A sub n is 67. We already know that. A sub 1 is 31. We don't know n. We're looking for it. What are we going up by every time? 2. Odd integers, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. That we're going up by 2 every time. So we're solving for n. So subtract the 31. Distribute the 2. Add the 2. Ryan, what's n? Very good. You're off the hook now too. So that's 19 over 2. Then you can punch all that in the calculator and get what, Ryan? 900 and what? Thank you. Charlie. Touche. Thank you. Now you may not need to find n tomorrow. You may have to find d or a sub 1 or something like that, or a sub n. So you're going to need both formulas for your arithmetic sum problem tomorrow. So make sure you have them. They are in pink at the bottom left corner of the page if you wish to record those now. Well, ideally you would have done it 3 minutes ago when I put them up there. But, you know, you've been talking or something. There they are. Questions on this slide? Dose down, 17 to go. Number 3. Find the indicated sum. Who could tell me, who hadn't already answered something, how to plug these in? Now, yes, you could do it on your calculator, but who can tell me how to just do it by hand? Amanda. That's right, you plug in 1 first. That's right, and you just go all the way up to 5, right? So let's just write it out first, and then we'll work it. So we plug in a 1 first, and then we plug in a 2. Now, I chose this particular one because I figured this would be such a long thing to, I mean, this would take forever to put into your calculator as a formula, so it might actually just be easier to do it by hand. Oh man, 2 more to go. Anybody going to the fish fry tonight? Oh, are you working it? Oh, isn't it unlimited food? Oh, brilliant. Although, isn't there a refill station? What? And you're working the Hush Puppies? Or are you working it Saturday? Because that's the day I'm going. Anybody who I see there. By the way, 3 people have yet to cash in their enthusiastic high five. But anybody I see there. No. Actually, it's up to you. You can if you want to. But I'm not going to walk to you. Okay, so 1 plus 1 factorial is 2 factorial. 2 factorial is 2 times 1, which is 2. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. 3 factorial, we just said was 6. 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. 4 factorial. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. What about 5 factorial? These party poop, of course, they've got it on their calculator. That's why they're using the calculator. Yeah, 7 factorial. And 40. Now, I would strongly suggest you just punch that ugly thing into the calculator and then hit math enter, enter. Because that's ugly. I mean, you could reduce and stuff and then find a common denominator and stuff. Ryan. Oh, right. I can't call on you. That's cheating. Who can tell me the answer and get off the hook? I won't wait for nothing but a hand. As soon as I see a hand, it's first come, first serve. Lazarus, you've already helped me. Nate, you've already helped me. No, but you were wrong. Nate, what'd you get? But you were wrong when you helped me. But it's not help if you're wrong. What did you get? Then why did you volunteer? Holly. C. 153 over 140. Oh, Latifah, did you have it? Sorry, it's a race. Okay. Questions over how you're going to do these summation problems? Yes. Up? That's down? What's that? Of course, I don't think they say scroll in the song. Questions. Here we go. Numeral, next one. Oh, there's two of them on this page. Determine for what numbers the function is discontinuous. Who can raise your hand and tell me what I need to even do here before telling me the answer? Chris. I do need to plug 2 in. For what? For all three of them, right? And what needs to happen if it's going to be continuous? They all have to be the same thing. Who can tell me what the actual answer is? Marco. What? Okay, I'm just going to call you wrong. Yes. It is C. Because when you plug in 2, it worked for all of them. It worked for all of them. They were all 6, which means if they're all the same, then it is not discontinuous. Therefore, there are no points of discontinuity. Yes, you. Second one. What about this one? Take a gander. Raise your hand when you think you have the answer. You're always going to be checking the X value. It's going to be 3 or nothing. So it's got to be B or D. Right? What? Well, you didn't raise your hand. Justin already talked to you. Ryan already talked to you. Eddie already talked to you. Ash. What? It is B. If you plug in 3, this one you get 0, this one you get 9, which means they're going to different places. So the answer is B. We've got to win the race. Although, Latifah, you want me to call on you? No? Here we go. Any questions? Number 5. Use the properties of limits to find the indicated limit. You know the answer? What is it? I'm not going to take guesses, people. I know what you have to do to solve this. Unless I see you doing that, I'm not going to see. Did you actually do it in your calculator? No, I already said that. You have to do it on your calculator. Really? Can you show me that? You actually punched this in and traced it. I want to see it. Because that would be really fast calculated right now. I know that. That doesn't tell us the answer. No. No. Fine. Well, that's why I made phone something else. Zach. See? How did you get that? You have to trace it. Let's see. If you get 0, anything over 0, then you have to punch it in the calculator and trace it. What? Yeah, I did. Right there. Graph. Trace. At 4, we already know. 4. Well, that's good because I punched in. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't be right because it shouldn't exist. Oh, I forgot my division sign. C. Econ. Graph. Is that what yours looks like?
There we go.
Okay, but it didn't exist, so Zach punched in 3.99999 and got 4. He was right. It is C. Now, technically, here's the thing. Technically, yes, you need to go from both sides, but if it looks continuous, then you really only have to check one side. They should be the same. So the answer was Charlie. What about this one? That's good. Yes, once you've answered, I don't need for you to just turn it in for the day. I want you to follow along. Was that a hand? No. Tanner, who hasn't even been here in forever. I don't know. Don't ask. You have to say it. Say, it is A. All right, let's see. That's impressive. You haven't been here for any of this, and you won the race. All right. X squared. Well, all of life is a race. Haven't you ever heard that Family Guy joke? Isn't life just a human race? Alright, so anyway, you get non-existent. What'd you trace, Tanner? 1.99999? And you got 1/3, which is correct. It is A. Of course. Try that one. No, you don't. There's no trade. You don't have to read.
I got it.
Jenny. Let's see. Actually, yeah. This one you didn't even have to graph. Because when you plug it in, you get a number. 0 minus 2 is -2, and very good, Jenny. It is C. You what? That's good. All right. Let's do the next one. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series if it exists. I can only be accepting answers right now from Nathan, Jordan, Kevin, Leslie, Deanna, Quinn, the people, all those supervisors. I'm probably going to call you if you get Erica, Katie, and no one actually no one inside the room. Well, seriously, I'm not calling on you. Oh, that's right. Marco, you might as well put your arms down. Oh, wait. You haven't answered yet, have you? You rose your hand, but then you didn't. So, Marco, what'd you get? Well, how did you get that? Before I ask you what you got, what formula did you use for the infinite? Which is? Hydrogen minus radon? Right. Okay. And then you plugged it in and got 4/1. What's your R value? -1/4 is correct. So you got 4/5/4. Flip and multiply, so 16/5. Muy goodo. C. Your infinite, yes, your infinite sum formula is given. What's the key to using the infinite sum formula? What could happen that would cause it to not exist? Sorry. That's true, I guess. But for a sum, that's not really usually going to happen because it's going to give you numbers. What has to be happening with those numbers for this not to be able to work? For it not to. That's right. If they are not getting smaller, then you can't do it. Yes, ma'am. That is the first term. That's your common ratio. You take any term divided by the previous term, R. All right, try this one. Find left hand, right hand, and overall limit. Left hand, right hand, overall limit. I think this could be one I call on 3 different people. Who can answer just part A for me? Yeah, you can go into the second problem. All right, left hand limit, go. The left hand limit is -2, so it has to be C or D. What about the right hand limit? Bridget. The right hand limit is -1. So -2, -1 still has to be C or D. What is the overall limit? Deanna? Why not? Very good. If the left hand and right hand limit are not the same, then the overall limit does not exist. Very good. Try this one. Oh, try that one. Who can tell me what the left hand limit is? Just the lefty. Glenn! Is it what? No, I just want the left hand limit number. See. No. Leslie. It is -5. You plug 0 into the left hand, you get -5. So it has to be A or D. What about the right hand limit, Kevin? The right hand limit would be 4, so it still has to be A or D. Why are you plugging in? What? Why are you plugging in? Touche! Good catch. You know, I almost caught this the other day. During the lesson, I was always like, make sure you don't let the computer pull up. Please play video games. Make sure that the book doesn't like throw you a fast one. Notice, they're not even asking us for the limit at -4. They're asking it for it at 0. So we don't even need this. -4 is less than 0. So you're just going to punch -4 into the top equation and be done with it. Good catch, Ryan. The only reason I didn't do that is because there weren't any like that in the book, but hey, we found one. So excellent catch. So in light of that new development, of course, all right, here it is. No, yes, wait, okay. I'm going to go back to Flynn because I think you said it right a long time ago. What did you say? Yeah, that's right. Good job. And it's B. Should you find the board? Yes, man. Tricky. You know, I don't think there's one like that on your test that throws that little curveball, although that is a nice thing to have on there. But excellent catch for all those of you who caught it. It was right over my head. Excellent catch. What? Well, I barely do myself. What we did was, you know, you look at these, and I've been harping for days about, like, check the breakpoint, right? However, the limit didn't even ask us for 0. It asked us for -4. -4 is less than 0, so all we needed was that top equation. So really, this is the exact same thing as this. If you had just seen this problem right here, what would you do? That's all we had to do because we were just using one function, which I didn't even notice myself. Then Ryan noticed, which is why it's 11 for all three. All right. Where's my mouse? There it is. Number 11. So that we knocked out like 5 people. That's probably actually fun. No. I have to call on some people that random. Latifa, you know you want to just get this over with. Latifa! Yes, it's right. Do you think that was a mocking clap? I'm not that mean. Did you read the directions? No. What does it look like? The limit. The limit is -3, but the actual function value is 1. Yes. They give you the x, you have to find the 1. Questions? So, scanning. Just need to talk to Sam, Erica, Katie, Johnson, Sarah, and Katie Beth. And Nathan. Alright. 13. It would be really super awesome if one of you 7 would volunteer. No. That little negative means only from the left-hand side of 1. So, what that means is, if you whited out everything to the right of +1, what's the limit? Sam, since you asked, I'm going to kind of let you take it. It would be 1. The limit would be 1, but what would the actual function value be? Very good. The limit is 1. The function is 2. D. Dunkin's Donuts. Now I'm hungry. Who in here has 4th lunch? Stinks to be you. Man, you guys are going to be starving for a while. Okay. Questions? Click. If a little minus sign meant to the left of, what do you think a little plus sign means? To the right of. So let's cover up everything not to the right of +3, and maybe that will make this problem a little easier. Dang! Didn't think that one through. Okay, how about this? Ooh, yeah. Thank you, Lazarus. Ryan, seriously? What is the right-hand limit of that there function as it approaches 3 from the right? Reword this. If an ant was crawling along the function, what y value would he be at when he got to x equals 3? Someone who has the answer. Kate, it would be 5. The limit from the right-hand side is 5. Where's the actual filled-in dot at 3? 5. So, it's the same for both, which would be beta. Bravo? We're just going to have a food-themed review. Bacon jerky? That sounds just incredible. Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. What's the point of living if you're afraid of a heart attack? All right. I'm down to 4 possible answers. We may have done something extremely similar to this in the DOM. Just maybe.
Aye.
Hey, Beth. It is a. Punch that into your calculator. Oh, that's not true. You're one of those people that's like, that's the only one I knew, and then tomorrow you're going to get like 100 on the test.
Yep.
I don't buy that that's the only one you knew. 972 divided by 999. Math enter. 36 over 37. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could have. No. That's true. And D, really. Yeah, you could have just pretty much guessed that. All right. Ooh, what a brutal one to not have to answer. No. Is that a hand? No. Erica, here's a question. What does a factorial do? If I said 7 factorial, what would that be? Well, just tell me what you... Hush! And you keep going down 1, right? Same difference. If you went down 1 for what was factorial, that'd be n plus 2 times n plus 1 times n minus 1 all the way down to the end. On the bottom, you'd have n plus 3 times n plus 2 times n plus 1 all the way down to the end. And what would cancel, Sarah? Just from what I've written on the board, what would cancel? What appears in both top and bottom? N plus 2, what? And pretty much everything after that, right? Okay. So, what's not crossed out on the board, Jocelyn? Boom, B. There you go. There you go. Okay. So everyone, for Nate, I still need Nate. Nate, I'm going to take a stab at the formulas for that one. Do you know the sum formula for a geometric sequence? El sumo formulo for a geometric sequence, though. Who has the formula in front of them? Maybe he can help me fill it out. Who's got the formula in front of them? Bridget. Very good. So, Nate, here we go. Of what's on the board, what is my a sub 1? What's my first term? That's right. No glasses today? You can stand up and get closer. Okay, a sub 1 is 1/3. What is my r value? And or how am I going to find my r value? Yeah, or you can take any term divided by the previous. It might actually be easier to take -9 divided by 3, which would be -3. And what's my n value? There you go. And then just divide it by 1 minus r. Now, anybody, punch that into the old calculator and let me know what you get. Something impractical? You can't. Oh, it won't. Well, why don't you times it by 3 and tell me what that would be? Didn't work. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Maybe it would just be easier to do via algebra. No, I seriously doubt that's going to be the case. So it's going to be something over 4. Who can tell me? Just punch in the top. Tell me what would be over 4. What's 1 minus negative 3 to the 11th all times 1/3? I guess it can be reduced by 3/4. That's what's over 4? Maybe I should have said divided by 3. Maybe I should have said divided by 3. What'd you get, Lazarus? That's what you got over 3? I mean over 4? Okay. Well, and 1/3. Well, we know that it's over 4 in our, or over 3 in our answer. So let's just turn this into a proportion. Hopefully you won't have to do this tomorrow. I didn't expect it to be this ugly. That's true. Or you could just do that. I'm a big fan of proportions. If you multiply, just hit times 3. Let me know what you get. Wait, what? 177,000? Yeah. Okay. Now divide that by 4. 44,287. So that would be D. Because remember, we were solving for X, which is over 3. Or yes, you could just punch them in, see which one's the same as the decimal. That would work as well. Boy, that was ugly. Last one, unless there's a question. Write the first 4 terms of the sequence whose general term is given. Who can tell me what am I plugging in for n to get these 4 terms? 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's right. So -1 for the first will be -1. 1 plus 9 is 10. So -1 times 10, -10. That's true. Now, I'm guessing the next one's going to be positive or -11. In fact, I bet you anything the next one's positive 11. I'm using my ACT step here. Is it -22? I was wrong. -1 squared is positive 1. So it is 11. So the answer is D. Okay. We're just punching in 1, 2, 3, and 4 for n. We're going to use this as a quick ACT moment. If you're ever taking the ACT again, let's say there's a problem that you're like, okay, what I'm about to tell you is not how you take a test. But if you ever have a problem that you just look at it and you're like, what does that say? I don't even know what that means. Then a nice strategy you might use is find the ones that have the most in common with everything. What's the only first term that occurred more than once? -10. We could probably check out C if we had to guess. What's the only second term that occurred more than once in all of them? So I would guess D. And I'm not saying that's foolproof, but I did have a class once take an entire test doing nothing but that, and you know, you would think if you took an entire test using nothing but that, if there were 5 questions, you'd make around 20%, and the class average was a 45%. So it can increase your odds of guessing, but it's not a foolproof method. Anyway, last question. I think I said that a second ago, but I lied. Last question. Use the formula to find the general term of the geometric sequence. Who has the general term formula? Actually, didn't we just, yes. We did some. Justin, what's the general term? To the n minus 1. Thank you. Fine, Ryan. I have to plug it in first. I'm looking for A sub 12. So A sub 1 is -5. R is 2. And n minus 1 is 11. And when you punch that in, you got A? That's what the person who made the test got. Good job. Good job. That's the review. The test tomorrow will be eerily similar, except there won't be 19 problems, it'll just be 18. Think back over the whole thing, are there any kinds of questions you'd maybe like to see another one of? If you weren't here the past day or two and just got me some makeup work like today or maybe yesterday afternoon, your report card tomorrow will not reflect that, but if you bring your report card to me, I will write in your updated grade and sign it so your parents don't flip out.
A lot of work. I'm turning it in all tomorrow. I mean, I know.
I talked to you. Yeah. Yes, I should. Would you like to know yours?